Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have sort of a little chit-chatty video for you guys today. I'm going to be talking about my 2022 wish list and some changes that I have made to that wish list. I'm going to tell you all about why I've changed my mind. I have a couple items to show you as well, some fashion items, and I also have one bath product that I think you guys will really like. So that's the topic for today, and let's get right into it. Okay, so let's talk about the 2022 wish list. So at the beginning of the year, so it was probably January, February, when I did my wish list for 2022, I had some bags, I had some shoes, and one of the first items that I wanted and I really loved was the Fendi First handbag. I thought it was beautiful. When I first saw it, it really captured my attention. It's very eye-catching. It had that beautiful asymmetrical aspect to it. I thought it was really cool and hip, and I fell in love with the leather because Fendi has some of the best like cognac colored leathers, and I thought it was absolutely stunning, and I felt like I really would love that bag. However, it was a bag that I had not seen in person, and I've learned from previous experience that I want to make sure that I check out a bag in person before I actually purchase it, so I don't really make a costly mistake. So it wasn't until a couple weeks ago, maybe just about 3 or 4 weeks ago, that I managed to get myself to a Fendi boutique, and I walked in, I saw the Fendi First on the shelf. It was the first thing that caught my eye, and my eye slid right past it and went to the Fendi Sunshine Tote, and there it stayed, and the tote just blew me away. So I have to be honest with you, the Fendi First has been kind of fading a little bit from my attention. I've been thinking about it, and I feel like it's a very specific look, and it's going to be one of those bags that maybe it won't stand the test of time. I don't know. We'll have to see, because it is a very specific look. But the Fendi Sunshine Tote is such a classic, and when I saw it, it was stunning. They have it again in a couple really beautiful leather colors, but that cognac color really caught my attention. Now it is a bigger bag, but I do like my bigger bags, as you can probably see from some of them behind me here, so I don't mind that. And I really thought the Fendi Sunshine Tote was absolutely gorgeous. I do love an open bag. I love a tote. I love the fact that it had a strap as well as the handles, and sort of stole my heart, to be honest with you. So I've changed my mind. I don't think I want a Fendi First anymore. Now I think I probably would like a Fendi Sunshine Tote. So we will see where that goes. But that was definitely a big switch for me. And the next one is a piece of jewelry that I was interested in as well. So I really had my eye on the Van Cleef and Arpels Sweet Alhambra necklace, which is just a little tiny version of their Alhambra necklace. It rests in your throat right here. It's beautiful, it's elegant, it's classic, and I thought it would just be the cutest little piece to have. And I was kind of stalking the internet to see if I can find one. And then Mother's Day came around, and my daughter gave me a beautiful necklace from Missoma. Now, it is not the same thing, of course. Van Cleef and Arpels is not Missoma. However, the style of it was very similar. So it was this little square necklace, a little malachite pendant hanging on a very short beaded chain with some adjustability as well. And when I put it on, I just fell in love with it. I thought it was so beautiful and exactly what I was looking for with the idea of the Sweet Alhambra. Consequently, because I have this beautiful gift from my daughter, I'm thinking I probably don't really need the Van Cleef and Arpels anymore. Maybe on the back burner, maybe someday, but right now I can't see wearing the two of them together, because I really don't think that they would, I feel like they would be the same size and they would just sort of cancel each other out, if that makes sense. And so I decided to just focus on the beautiful gift that I got from my daughter, rather than worry about getting this very pricey little piece of jewelry. So those are two items in my wish list that I definitely changed my mind about. Now, as far as shoes go, I did pick up the Oran sandals, which was one of my priorities as well. It's a funny thing, I love my shoes, but when it comes to like February or March, I'm so over closed-toe shoes and boots that I'm really focusing on sandals, and that's kind of what I did. Once I got my Orans, then I had like sandals on the brain, and so I decided to just stick with sandals. So I ended up getting like 3 or 4 more pairs of sandals and a pair of sneakers, all for the spring and summer weather. So I kind of put the shoes that I had on my wish list on the back burner, those being the Maysail suede pumps, or they're not really pumps, they're suede mules from Manolo Blahnik, and also the Fendi mesh flats as well. So I still love them. I still would like both of those pairs of shoes. I just haven't gotten around to it because I've been focusing more so on summer ready shoes, but they're still on my wish list. So I also am interested still in the Chanel 19. In fact, I have a really big birthday milestone coming up at the end of the year in December, and so I'm thinking that that's probably when I'm going to get my Chanel 19, because I feel like it's definitely big birthday worthy. So that's kind of it for where my wish list is at the moment. And now I want to just talk about some things that I have been loving for the past month or so. I have 2 pieces of fashion, and I also have a bath product, which I think I'm going to start with. So it is this little item right here. So some of you may be familiar with the company Buff City soap. I had not heard of it before, but we had one recently open up in our area, and I thought I would check it out because I saw some of their commercials and they seemed really cool. So basically they are a soap company. They make their own soaps in-house. So when you go to the store, those are soaps that have actually been made in that store, and they're very environmentally conscious. They also are all plant-based, and so their ingredients are really nice. They're good for the environment, and they just have some really lovely products. I went in specifically to find a bath gel because I do love my bath gels, and they don't make a bath gel. However, the sales associate told me about this, and so this is called the Soap Whip. And she said it is, for all intents and purposes, their version of a bath gel. So I believe it came in 4 scents, and there were a couple floral ones. One was very sweet, and then there was this one. And this one is called Breathe, and if I'm not mistaken, it is definitely a peppermint scented soap. But as soon as I smelled it, I knew I wanted it because it's one of those scents that just wakes you up. So if you're, you know, you got up too early, or you had a bad night's sleep or whatever, and you just want a little bit of a refreshing smell in your shower, let me tell you, this one will definitely do it for you. It is a beautiful peppermint scent. Again, it's called Breathe. I really, really love it. And the way this works is that it's sort of like a cream. So I'm not really into bar soaps so much in the shower. But so if you would imagine a bar soap just made a whole lot creamier, that's basically what this is. So it's just much more creamy and whipped than your typical soap is, and you really don't use that much. So I would say that I use between like 2 to 3 teaspoons of soap each time I take a shower. So even though I've had it for a couple of weeks now, I've hardly used any of it because of the fact that it goes a long way. It suds up so beautifully. It has a creamy texture to it, which I really like. So a lot of gels will give you a nice, you know, they're very sudsy, but not necessarily a creamy sudsy, if that makes sense. And this one definitely is. And the best thing about this is that scent is beautiful while you're in the shower. It just smells so good. It wakes you up. It's refreshing. It's revitalizing, but it doesn't linger. So it's not going to compete with your cologne or perfume. So once you get out of the shower and dry yourself, go and get dressed, by that time the entire smell has dissipated, so you don't have to worry about it competing with your cologne or your perfume, which I really, really do appreciate. There are some products that have such powerful scents that they linger, and that could be a good thing if you really like the scent, but if you don't want to smell like, say, peppermints all day, you don't have to worry, because the scent will dissipate after a little while. So I really do love that about this. Now, it is kind of pricey for this size. I think it is 8 ounces and it costs about $16. However, the packaging is really small, so that's better for the environment, and it seems like it lasts forever. So since the time that I bought this, I think it was about a month ago, I have used up just this much. And this is taking a shower, of course, every day. I've really hardly scratched the surface. So a little bit goes a long way. It seems like it's going to last a very, very long time. Compared to, you know, a shower gel that you might get from Bath and Body Works or somewhere, where it doesn't last quite as long because you do tend to use a lot in order to get it to suds up. But this does the job. And I just thought I would mention it to you because I really, really, really have been enjoying it. So it is Buff City. So I know they are across the country, primarily on the East Coast, but you could check out in your area and see if you have one. And if you don't have one, they do have a website as well. So I will link that down below, and I will link this if I can down below, and you should definitely check it out because it really, really is a nice, nice body wash. Okay, and the last thing I want to talk about is fashion. And there are just some pieces that I picked up, and I'm so in love with these pieces that I felt I just had to share them with you. So I discovered this company called Misa Los Angeles. Some of you may be familiar with it. I've been looking at dresses. I've been crazy about dresses lately. And I have really been interested in Poupette Saint-Bart, which is what this dress is here. So they have a sort of beachy vibe with these very casual beachy dresses, beautiful prints. Fell in love with them, picked up a couple of them, and then I discovered through like the search engines the company called Misa Los Angeles, which is known for their beautiful prints as well. However, I feel like the vibe is just a little bit different. It is a little bit more dressy. This is definitely, I'm wearing a Poupette Saint-Bart right now. It's definitely a beachy dress. Like you could wear this as a cover up. You can wear this at the beach, no problem. It's cottony. It has a nice print, but more of a simple print as far as like, you know, these complicated colors and details. But the dress that I picked up is from Misa Los Angeles, and you can see that the details of this print are a little bit more sophisticated and a little bit more intricate than the dress that I'm wearing from Poupette Saint-Bart. And so what I was looking for was a maxi dress. I wanted a maxi dress, and I had requirements. It had to be sleeves. I had to have sleeves. I wanted it to be cinched at the waist or have some kind of defined waist, and I also wanted it to have a slit in the front to make it easier to walk in. And this dress caught my eye and it fit the bill perfectly. They had on their website an entire section just dedicated to blue dresses, and I could not resist this one. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. So as you can see, it has this beautiful V-neck here. It is really just a pullover style, but there are two hook and eyes right here to clasp the front to make it a little bit more modest if you need to. I definitely wanted sleeves, and these sleeves are 3/4 sleeves. They're very light and airy. They do have a lot of ruffling on them. There's ruffling around the neck as well, but the dress itself is just so easy. It slips right on, and then you have the very long skirt with a ruffle, but it is cut out in front. It's really more than a slit. It's more like a high-low kind of hemline. So the lining comes to the knee where the high-low slit starts, and then from that point on it just hangs down in the back. So it's just this long, drapey, beautiful dress. And I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the color. It was exactly what I was looking for. I could not resist. And another thing that I loved about it is that I felt that it was kind of a dress that was not just pigeonholed to one style, even though it does look like a very dressy dress, and I could see wearing this to a wedding in the summer without any problem at all. I think it's an absolutely beautiful dress for that occasion, but I also feel that you can dress it down a little bit too. Maybe instead of wearing heels, you can wear like a simple wrap sandal, a flat sandal, and kind of change the look and change the vibe. And that's exactly what I did. I got it right before I went on vacation, so I wore it one night to dinner, got lots of compliments on it too, which I mean, it's so beautiful. I kind of expected it to happen because you don't really see dresses like this every day. The print is just absolutely gorgeous. The color is like this beautiful, beautiful cobalt blue with the white. I'll see if I can just get the camera to focus on it a little bit because you can see it's beautiful. And it also has this elasticized waist, but it's smocked and it's thick. So it is much more comfortable than a typical elasticized waist. So I did love that. It is also easy to adjust. So like if you have a higher waist, you could kind of pull it up or down as you need to, and it fit perfectly. It just slips right on over your head. I love it. And I was so excited about this dress, so I wanted to show it to you guys because if anybody is heading to a wedding and wanting to get a similar style dress, you definitely want to check out Misa Los Angeles. Now, the sad thing is I have a feeling that they are sold out of this dress on their website. You may be able to find it in a couple different places, so I will definitely do a little bit of searching for you and see if I can actually find this exact dress. But if you don't find this exact dress, they have so many beautiful dresses very, very similar to this. So if you're looking for sleeves, they have it. If you're looking for a maxi with a cutout, they have that as well. Just beautiful, beautiful clothes. A little bit on the pricier side, but not like crazy luxe prices. So you should definitely check out Misa Los Angeles. And the last item I have for you today is so much fun. I'm a little bit obsessed with this outfit. And this comes from Asos, and it is this giant shirt. I know, it looks like men's pajamas, right? And the shorts that go with it. So it is a set, and it is just these big boxer shorts. How easy are these? They're just elastic. They have beautiful pockets in them. They flare out a little bit on the legs. They're very well made, and this fabric, whatever it is, does not wrinkle because I literally got them in the mail and I took them out of the package to try on, and when I put it on, there was no ironing required, and it was so comfortable that I actually kept wearing it for the rest of the day. I couldn't take it off because it was so comfortable. It comes with, or well, you can buy them as separates, but if you go to the Asos website, they do have suggested sets. And so if you click on the shirt, then you will also get the option for the shorts as well. So it is a set. Now this one has shorter sleeves. These sets are becoming extremely popular, especially with like a younger type of shopper. But I loved it because I thought it was going to be really, really comfortable. I'm always a little chilly in air conditioning, and I thought this would be perfect. And it has these nice buttons, a beautiful collar. It has a straight hem. There's no slits or anything, but the hem length of the shirt goes down to just about hip length. So the shorts are long enough, and it's just the cutest little outfit. Now, the younger girls are wearing these with crop tops underneath. So you could put on your crop top, your boxer shorts, and throw the shirt on over it, and you are set to go. I don't do crop tops. That's not my thing anymore at my age. However, I played around a little bit. I ended up with a tank top underneath. You could do a cami if you want to dress it up just a little bit. Or if you just want to go with the shirt and maybe do the first two buttons and leave the other buttons looser so that you can see the waistline of the pants. So when you're wearing this, I definitely would suggest that you make sure that you're accenting your waistline in some way. That's why I went ahead and paired it with the tank top, because if you have the shorts and the tank top, your waistline is defined, and then you put the shirt on over it. It just looks cool. It's so comfortable that I am already on the lookout for another set, and I literally just got this yesterday. So I got it in the mail, tried it on, couldn't take it off because it was so super comfortable, and now I'm already shopping for another style. So I'm looking for perhaps a long sleeve this time with a little bit more of a traditional style shirt with the buttons and the longer sleeves, and then the matching shorts as well. So there are a couple kind of higher end designers that do this, but You can find them at Asos pretty readily, shirt and short set combos. I will link this one down below. The price point is really reasonable and the quality is very good. It doesn't wrinkle and it's just so cute. So styling this, I went with chunky dad sandals. I think that really adds to the look of it, but you can also do your favorite sneaker as well if you want to be a little bit more casual. So just remember that when you are styling this, to make sure to try and emphasize the waistline, even if you just do a half tuck, just to bring the waist shape in a little bit. And everything is oversized, so that's great to make you look a little bit smaller, but at the same time you don't want to look shapeless. So that's just a tip for you guys if you are interested in getting one of these shirt and short combinations. So that is it for my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I do videos every week and I really, really appreciate all of you who have subscribed to my channel. So I thank you again for watching and I will see you in my next video. Take care.